The Champions League final is tomorrow, the biggest game in club football. Very few players will get the honour of playing in the match, and even less will get the honour of winning the trophy. Unless you play for Real Madrid in the last decade, then you've probably won it 5 times. Not only is tomorrow a big game because of the trophy on the line, but it's also the final game in club football for Toni Kroos, who will retire after the Euros. One of the greatest midfielders of the last generation, his chance to cap off a fantastic career. It will also be Marco Reus's last game for Dortmund, a man who probably could have been better had it not been for injuries. Throughout his career, he is stuck with Dortmund, coming up through the youth academy, briefly leaving to Mönchengladbach, but then coming back, and he's a symbolism of loyalty, even if it means winning all. I think the neutral fan definitely wants to see Marco Reus lift that trophy tomorrow, and in this video I'm going to be giving my opinion if that's going to happen. This is my Champions League final predictions. If you do enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and give me your predictions in the comments. So let's sum up Dortmund's season. In the league, it's definitely been ups and downs. There have been ups like beating Bayern Munich in Der Klassiker, but there have been downs like not being really that consistently good and ending up finishing 5th. Well, in the Champions League, in the group stages, they were drawn into the group of death, but they got out, they topped it, which I predicted, by the way, rolled the tape. And first, I'm going with Dortmund. The mix of youth and experience, it's worked so well in the past. I think they're going to win every single one of their home games at the Signal Iduna Park, and that is going to bring them to first place in this group. They then knocked out PSV, Atletico Madrid and PSG all in the knockout stages and are now in the Champions League final. There have definitely been some notable performances. Mats Hummels, who hasn't had an overall great season, but in the Champions League when it really matters, he has been great. Jadon Sancho, after a really bad spell at Man United since he's come on loan, brilliant. Those are just 2 of the standout players, but most of Dortmund's players have been a lot better in the Champions League compared to the Bundesliga and other domestic competitions. Dortmund are definitely going to come with a fight. There was over 400,000 ticket allocations for Dortmund fans to get a seat at Wembley, and I guarantee you all those players will be fighting not only to win themselves the Champions League, but win Marco Reus the Champions League. They're definitely the underdogs in this game, I don't think there's any doubt about that, but in 1997 when they played Juventus in the Champions League final, they were the underdogs and they won it. To sum up Real Madrid season, it's been your typical Real Madrid season. You expect nothing less. They're in the Champions League final and they won the league. The addition of Jude Bellingham has definitely helped. He scored over 20 goals in all competitions, although I personally feel he's gotten slightly overrated. But he'll score a tapping in the final, everyone will go crazy, the English media will claim please give him the Ballon d'Or when he's not even been the best English player this season. I'm taking Phil Foden. Real Madrid obviously have this aura in the Champions League that they just don't seem phased ever, no matter the amount of pressure. They just do the job, they win the game and they win the trophy for the 15th time. That might well happen tomorrow. The goalkeeping situation for Real Madrid is going to be interesting tomorrow. 95% of the season Thibaut Courtois was missing. Kepa played for a while, but Lunion recently has been brilliant, especially in the Champions League. Who's going to start? It's a tough call for Ancelotti, but Ancelotti, being one of the greatest managers of all time, will likely make the right decision. If I was a gambling man, I would bet on Dortmund because the odds are against them. I would make more money if they were to win. I could pay off my debts, feed my kids for the week, maybe go on holiday, but I'm not a gambling man. I don't have kids and I don't plan on paying off my debts. So if my life was on the line, logically I would say Real Madrid. They're definitely the favourites, they're definitely the better team, they have the experience in the Champions League. But the romantic in me, football romantic that is, I haven't talked to a woman in years, the football romantic in me wants Dortmund to win. Marco Reus's last game for Dortmund is the perfect story. It is the perfect ending. Dortmund will win the Champions League final tomorrow 2-1. Marco Reus won't score. I don't think he'll start, but he will be lifting the trophy in the fairy tale ending. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you disagree? Let me know. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new. Shout out to all my channel members, and I will see you in the next one.